Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing kind of like a holiday glamorous look. I curled my hair and I just felt more glamorous with fuller hair for some reason. So I thought, well, I'm getting ready to do some videos anyways, why don't I just record and do that? So that's what I'm doing. And we're going to be using the MAC Holiday Pigments. So this is the one that has the gold glitter in it. So first I'm going to start out by prepping my face, and I'm going to be using a little bit of MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. This just kind of cools me down, preps my skin, feels good. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to use a little bit of this Revlon Photo Ready primer. Just need a little bit. This really does help keep your makeup in place. I really like this primer. It's almost gone, so I'm going to just apply this. Kind of, I like to put it in my lines so that doesn't show so much, and overall it's just a pretty good primer. It's a little on the drier side of primers, but I don't know, I like it. It does what it needs to do, and that's all that matters. Okay, so now I'm going to be going in with the Dior Star Skin Foundation. Now, I just have to say one thing. I'm heavy-handed when it comes to my foundation, but Kim K does not get flawless with just one pump of foundation and a little lip gloss. No, no, no. Honey, that takes work. A lot of it. So, we're going glam. That's what we're doing. So, if I'm a little heavy-handed, it's okay. Not your face. But, get the idea and enjoy the video. So, I'm going to start out with some Dior Skin Foundation. My color is the lightest in 010. Going to take a damp sponge. Just go over my skin with it. I'm taking just a little bit underneath the eyes as well. So now that my foundation is done, I'm going to go in with the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous Concealer, and this is in the very lightest one that they have. And I'm going to be using this to brighten up areas of my face. Now, I probably should have done my eyes first, since I'm going to be dealing with pigments, but I'm going to put plenty of powder underneath my eyes, so we should be good. So if you forget like I did, just put some translucent powder under your eyes, plus that sets as a highlight for you anyway. And I'm putting this all over to lighten up the foundation since it does oxidize on me. And then we're just going to go in with our sponge and blend that all in. Now the Ready Set Gorgeous foundation, that did very nice in photos. put a little bit up on my eyelids. Okay, so we have that blended in. We are going to go further. Yes, you guys, you know the drill. We are going in with MAC's Radiant Rose Prep and Prime highlighter. And we are going to just add more highlight to the highlight. I want this to be just flat out fabulous glam. So that's what I'm going to do. You know, during the weekdays, I've been, I don't know, I just find that Sundays are the days that I can film. I mean, I can film any time really, but I just find Sundays to be kind of peaceful. So we're just going to tap that all in. Y'all seen a million tutorials on highlighting and concealing, I am sure. We are going to take this wonderful powder. I absolutely love it. And it is just the original Airspun loose translucent powder. This gives you a bangin' highlight under your eyes, even if you're pale. And it sets, and it just like, it cooks underneath your eyes. It makes your face look really good for the day. And I'm very generous with the powder. Like, I use a lot. And since I'm going to be using a lot underneath my eyes, it'll be great for when I just wipe it away because of the fallout. But I like to use my damp sponge to do so. So you can do it lightly, you know. But I'm just going to really just pack that in there. So now I'm going to be going in with the IT Cosmetics Universal Taupe Build-A-Brow, and it looks kind of reddish in camera, doesn't it? And this product will really give you some pronounced eyebrows, or any of those pomades. The Anastasia. Makeup Forever is my #1. The Aqua Brow. Especially if you have, you know, different colored hair tones, you know, like I don't really have any red tones in my hair. So I like that Makeup Forever has that option where it just is not, has no red in it, and it's really ashy. And I'm just kind of filling in the front. This IT Cosmetics brush is really nice. So that was pretty easy just to get that one eyebrow on. And if I feel like there's too much, I go up and just clean up with concealer. Alright, so I'm going to be taking this pigment, and this pigment is called Life. I don't know if that's how you say it, but I'm going to be taking this DB-S06 Tapered Blender Brush. This is by DVA Beauty. I'm going to be placing that neutral color into my crease. I'm going to be trying to use all of these pigments in this look, or at least a majority. So I'm kind of using this as my transition color. You can definitely go with a matte color if you want to, but when it comes to holidays or New Year's, everything has a sparkle or a sheen to it. Now I'm going to be taking this pigment right here in deep brown, and I'm going to be taking the same brush and I'm going to be adding this to my crease, just blending that in really good and tapping off any excess. So I'm just going to put that right up in my crease. I want this to be very defined and dramatic. And then make sure you don't go up too high, so make sure you start blending down. And then I'm blending in with any excess and just work that in until you are happy with the payoff. So I just went in with a little bit more of that color because I want it to be very dramatic and I want it to stand out since we're going to be using glitter and eyelashes and all of that. So I'm just kind of diffusing any harshness with a 224 brush by MAC. These pigments are very easy to work with. So I'm going to go into with this pigment called English Gilt, and we're going to pack this onto the lid and up into here so it kind of fades into the gold glitter. So I'm going to take a shader brush and some MAC Fix Plus, and we're just going to get that damp, and this is going to make the pigment really, just be bright and bold. So just pack that on my brush, and I'm just going to put that on the lid. Like that. Just going to give it a quick spray again. Back into that color. Really pretty. This is a bit lighter than tan pigment, more on the cooler side. On the inner corner there. Make sure we're up here, so when we have our gold glitter, everything kind of goes down into a gradient. So now I'm going to go into this pigment right here, and this is Pretty It Up. This has like chunks of gold, silver in it, it looks like, so we're going to see how that works. I'm going to just take my Diva brush right here. I'm going to put a little bit of MAC Fix Plus on that, and we're going to work this on the outer part of the eye, and then the gold will be like in the middle. So I'll take some of that pigment, tap off any excess, and I'm just going to press that in and darken it up a little bit on that side, on the outer corner. And okay, so now we're going to be taking glitter glue, and I have this glitter glue from Too Faced. I'm just going to apply a little bit of this. I got the e.l.f. one too. I wanted to try it out, but I don't know where I put it. So I'm going to take a little bit of this Shadow Insurance, and I'm going to get that on my eye, like right where I want. Like I can feel my eyeball, feel the socket where I want that gold to go. Just make sure we have a good sticky base. Now that I have the Too Faced Shadow Insurance on, I'm going to be taking the gold glitter and getting the flat 242 shader brush, and I spritzed it with a little bit of MAC Fix Plus. And I'm just going to generously get the glitter on my brush, tap away some excess, and then I'm going to press. So I'm going to start right in the inner corner, and I'm just going to press that in. And then we're just going to keep building up the gold until it's the desired effect that you want. Using it wet is going to make it more prominent and more of a foiled look. So when it comes to gold glitter on my eyes, I think that a gel eyeliner would be a little bit hard to work with. So I'm going to be working with the NYC liquid eyeliner in black, and I'm just going to do a nice, I want a dramatic cat wing to go with my lashes. And I feel like we should smoke underneath the eye. I think we need to do that. And I have some pigment, of course, left over. Alright, so I'm going to take a small little flat shader brush. I'm going to go back into that deep brown pigment and smudge this on my lower lash line and just smoke it out. Just smoke it out. Just smoke it out. This is just a little Mary Kay brush. I really like it. So I'm going to go in with MAC's Black Track, and I'm just going to apply this to my waterline. So now I'm just going to take any dark shadow and set that. So I'm just going to go back in with that little pigment that I have on my little tray and just set that. And this is in the dark brown. So we'll get kind of like a dark brown black brown liner look. Oh, it's so nice to be able to see in the mirror and have contacts, but it's so not good when you get eyeshadow in your eyeball that wants to stick to your contact. Okay, so I'm going to apply the 3D mascara, and this is the Black Extreme. Really just going to be coating my lashes. I'm also going to tightline. With such a heavy look like this, you need lashes because your lashes just kind of disappear. Okay. Then I'm going to go in with the Giga Black Lash and go over that. And then take that right along my lower lash line. Alright, so my lashes are on and I'm going to be going in with NARS Casino Bronzer. I'm using the DVA brush B07 round contour brush. And I'm just going to start right here. And then buff. I love this brush. It's just like the MAC 109, literally. Love it. So this is just going to add some definition to our face. We want to stay high up. We don't want to go down or we'll be creating a beard. So this is just going to sculpt. And I just really buff that in so there's no harsh lines. And then take that under the chin because we know we've been eating a little too much lately. I'm going to take just a little bit up onto the hairline. Just a little. Not being too precise. Alright, so I'm going to go in with my Tarte Pinup Girl palette, and I'm going to go into the color Embraced, and that is the more purpley shine of a blush. Just using a Real Techniques multitask brush. And I am going a little bit more heavy-handed because if this is for photos, I want them to pick up in pictures. Sometimes if you do too less, the lighting will kind of wash you out. So if you go just a little bit over, if you just at the point where you think it's just maybe a little too much, that's like right where you want to be for pictures. That's how it has worked in my experiences. And then I just take what's ever left on the brush and go over. So I definitely do want a nice highlight. I'm just going to take my Bobbi Brown highlight. This is just in beige, and this is going to just give such a nice, you know, pretty glow. I'm just going to take like the upper two colors these two and just pop that right over the blush. For lips, I'm going to be doing a nice traditional red lip, and I'm going to be using MAC's Cherry lip liner to align my lips and fill them in. Having a red lip liner is key, so you stay in the line. Don't forget the corners. I like to go sideways on the lip. Now that my lips are lined in and full, I'm going to just apply MAC's Russian Red. And this is a matte, but it feels like a satin. So this is the final look, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, I hope you have a happy holiday season, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch, like, and subscribe. I appreciate it so much. So anyways, until next time, stay safe, be kind, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah.